What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So go ahead and become a bro and subscribe and like the video. Thumbs up helps me get discovered. Much appreciated, much obliged. We're doing weekly pick'ems. We did okay last week, 8-6. Not as good as 15-0s with the week prior, but hey, respectable 91 and 43 and 1 on the year. But yeah, man, this week of games, man, it's rough. It is rough. Like yeah, there's a lot of very tough games out there. But before we get into that, go ahead and I think I'm gonna put up a poll in the community tab, but what content you want to see on the channel. I want to get a little more draft content, especially things just like we're in mid-season as far as the college football season. So I know everyone wants more draft content, and I'm more than happy to oblige. So we'll see what I do with that. We will see. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into Thursday night. I'm doing this about 35-40 minutes before kickoff, so I need to hurry up and edit this sucker. Yeah, we got the Chargers, we got the Raiders. This is gonna be a tough matchup to call, right? The Chargers are obviously favored. Over under is 48.5. I think they'll go under. I think this is gonna be a little more defensive than people think it's gonna be. I got Chargers winning 24-20. I mean, as good as Oakland looked, that defense is still very vulnerable, especially the secondary. Phillip Rivers looked really good. The offense looked so much better. Yeah, I like them in this matchup, and this is a good opportunity for the Chargers to take back control of at least a wild card seed, and I think they'll be doing a little bit better down the stretch. Let's actually take a quick look at their schedule. I'm just curious. They got Chiefs, Broncos, Jaguars, Vikings, then Raiders and Chiefs again. Ooh, it's actually pretty tough. Winnable games, both Oakland, Denver, Jaguars, and honestly, that Vikings game is winnable. So yeah, we could be looking at a 9-win season. 9-7 though, that can get you in the playoffs. So I don't know why I went on that tangent about Chargers, but yeah, things to look forward to, Chargers fans. Let's go into the next game. Another tough one, Detroit versus Chicago. I got Detroit winning this one 20-17. It's going to be close to the 42-point over-under. Right now, Chicago's the favorite, but I like Detroit a little better. That offense is just running all cylinders. If you don't include the running game, but they don't really need the running game. And just Mitch Trubisky, even against a really, it's been a rough year for the Detroit D. They're still kind of figuring things out. That defensive line, it's not really providing any pass rush. So the corners are starting to they're not getting exposed. You can't cover a guy like for really more than 5 seconds, and then they get open. So that's gonna be rough. But I think they can do enough. That offense does not intimidate me for the Bears. So yeah, I got Detroit winning this one. This is the easiest game of the week. Baltimore versus Cincinnati. You got rookie quarterback Ryan Finley making his debut, and it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. I got Baltimore winning 28-10. They're going to control the game. I won't be surprised if all these touchdowns were on the ground. I mean, dude, Lamar's going to get his. He's going to get his. Next game, another tough one. Buffalo versus Cleveland. Cleveland's the favorite at home. Is a 40-point over under. And ooh, man, it's rough. It is rough. I think Baltimore, this is gonna be a tough game. Or Buffalo. I think this is gonna be a tough game for Buffalo. But I think this is their statement game, because they haven't had that yet. They've had a pretty easy schedule up until now. I knew that they were gonna. I felt it. I felt it that they were gonna lose to the Eagles. I don't think they're on that tier yet, but I think Cleveland, this is a good team that's really just imploded on itself between bad play calling and just dumb numbskull penalties. And we might get more. I think we get more of the same. Buffalo's defense is good enough to win them this game, and so is their run game. I like Buffalo over Cleveland. And then we got Kansas City versus Tennessee. Over under in this game is 48. So, I got it right on the dot, right on the nose. That's a tough over and under to go with. But yeah, man, I got Kansas City winning. Patrick Mahomes returns. I think Patrick Mahomes, there will be a few cobwebs to shake off. At least I think that he's still going to be able to get it done against an extremely tough Tennessee defense that's actually kind of been exposed the last couple of weeks. But yeah, 27-21, pretty close game. I don't think it'll be as close as that score indicates, though. And then we got Atlanta versus the Saints, and they got this one as a 51.5 over/under. This is gonna be tough. I might go over on that. I got it over right now, 37-24. That defense just looks terrible for Atlanta. I think Matt Ryan will get a lot of good garbage time points, and that's about it. Saints get another one. They will be playing. It looks like Alvin Kamara will be playing this week. Not that they'll need him for this matchup. Then we got the Battle of New York, Giants versus Jets. Another incredibly tough matchup to call. Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold. It sounds like there will be no Le'Veon Bell for this game. And I got Giants winning a close one, 26-20. Over unders 44.5. And with how bad the defenses have been playing and how bad the defenses actually are, this game could definitely go over. But tough one. It's a toughie. And we got a shootout. This game, I can't wait to watch this game. Tampa Bay versus Arizona. And I got Tampa Bay winning. The offense has looked good. I know Jameis Winston's, he's got the highs and the lows. He's a very volatile quarterback when it comes to this, but the defense is literally made for Tampa Bay to run over there in Arizona. So I got Tampa Bay winning a very close one. This one could go either or. I got him winning 31-28. Kyler Murray is definitely going to get his. I just don't think it's going to be enough. And we got my Dolphins going against it looks like Brian Hoyer is going to be playing, but it could be Jacoby Brissett. They said he might get the go. I haven't heard anything on that yet, but it doesn't matter. They're both virtually very similar quarterbacks. They're both above average quarterbacks. They're both solid backup quarterbacks. At least that's my opinion. But I think they win this one. They're going to control it with Marlon Mack, man. They're going to run all over this Dolphin team. 24-16. This is a tough Indianapolis defense. Don't expect much from Fitzmagic. So I'm sorry, my boys. I'm sorry, Dolphins. Now we got Green Bay versus Carolina. This one was extremely tough as well. And I ended up going with Carolina in this. It's going to be a very close matchup. I didn't like how Green Bay played last week. Now, I don't think anyone did. I think they will play better, but this Carolina defense is very underrated. It's much better than people think it is. And how's Green Bay going to stop CMC, man? I think they do enough. I think if Carolina wins this game, it's going to be a low-scoring game. I got 19-17. Over/under is 47. And if Green Bay wins this game, it's going to go over, or at least it's going to be in that ballpark. Green Bay would probably be closer to like a 27 points. But I'm going on a limb, man. I'm going with the Panthers. I like the Kyle Allen-led Panthers. And the Rams versus Pittsburgh. I got the Rams win this. I don't see how Pittsburgh can score a touchdown in this game. I think they get close with that running game to the red zone, but I don't see them getting in the end zone. I got the Rams winning 24-15. I think Jared Goff will do just enough to win this ball game. As we see, he is good against sub 500 teams, and the Steelers are right there at 4-4. And the Sunday night game, Minnesota versus Dallas. I think the Kirk Cousins hot streak is over. And this is a tough defense. This is the perfect defense for him to hit the wall on. And I got them winning, or I got the Dallas winning 27-20. Prescott, he's playing a lot better. I know he hasn't really been tested. When he's had to face really good defenses, he struggled mightily. But don't be confused. This secondary for the Vikings is not good. The safeties, I love the safeties. But Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes have been exposed. They don't look that great. What's really been doing it is a phenomenal pass rush by the defensive line of the Vikings. I don't think they'll get that in this game. I know Dallas's offensive line is not playing as good as it normally does, but they're playing good enough, and they will keep, I think, them at bay. I think Daniel Hunter, I don't think he'll get shut out, but I think it'll be kind of like last week, what happened with, I think it was Schwartz that he matched up against. Let me think. Yeah, I believe that's what it was. And then, whoo, Monday night game is gonna be really good too. I got the Niners. I got them losing 24-20 to the Seahawks. Russell Wilson's hot, but yeah, this one again, this is a coin flip for me as well. They have to lose at some point. In my mind, they have to lose at some point. I've been guessing it for a while now, but I think this is the week. I think this is the week that Garoppolo and company goes down. I don't see how you bet against Russell Wilson. Over under in this game is 46.5. That's pretty safe. That's a pretty tough one to call. But oh man, I love Russell Wilson is currently the MVP. I think, with my opinion, without a doubt, he is the league MVP. And oh man, dude, this is just wow. This is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a bonkers game. This is gonna be a banger. But that's it for the video. I forgot to do my little thing, and now it came out really awkward, and I'm embarrassed. I could edit it, but like I said, I'm not too far away from kickoff right now, and I still gotta upload it. So, yeah. But go ahead, do the YouTube things. Much appreciated, much obliged. I have more content for you next week. I might have something this weekend. I'm not positive yet though. So yeah, till next time. You be easy, my friends. Later.